You are watching Sportsia News. Hi guys, Sportsia News briefs. US Open Cup Final. Messi's potential return adds intrigue. Real Madrid and Saudi clubs eye move for Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Man United dismiss Crystal Palace in League Cup as Wolves, Luton crash. João Felix makes his 100th La Liga appearance. Bayern breeze into second round of German Cup. Mexico star Santiago Jimenez makes history with Clásica hat-trick as Feyenoord finish off Ajax behind closed doors. Now the news in detail. US Open Cup Final. Messi's potential return adds intrigue. In the lead-up to the US Open Cup Final between Inter Miami and Houston Dynamo, the question on every football enthusiast's mind is whether Lionel Messi will grace the pitch. The Argentine maestro's potential participation remains shrouded in uncertainty, with coach Gerardo Martino yet to make a definitive call. Martino revealed that Messi's former Barcelona comrade, Jordi Alba, is unlikely to feature in the final due to injury. Martino candidly shared his perspective on the situation, stating, "We will wait until tomorrow, Wednesday, Jordi. I don't think so. It is difficult, but Leo, we will wait until tomorrow, we will wait last minute to make a decision." However, Messi's situation is different, with a final decision set to be made just moments before the match kicks off. Martino emphasized that Messi's inclusion in the consideration is solely due to the prestige of the final and the prospect of lifting the title, saying, "If it were one of 34 regular season Major League Soccer games, we wouldn't take a risk." The US Open Cup Final carries significant weight for Inter Miami, having the opportunity to secure their second major trophy since Messi's arrival, following their League's Cup triumph last month. Martino underlined that Messi's inclusion in the consideration is solely due to the prestige of the final and the prospect of lifting the title. Messi's recent struggles with what was initially labeled muscle fatigue have led to concerns. Martino mentioned scars that have been troubling the star player. He added, "We always talk, we will get together and find the best way. We have to consider three things: the player, the final and what comes after. We have to assess all three things." The coaching staff is carefully evaluating Messi's condition, taking into account his well-being, the importance of the final itself, and the implications for the future. Despite his absence from training sessions and recent matches, Messi's potential return remains a focal point of discussion leading up to the US Open Cup Final. Fans of Inter Miami eagerly await the decision, hoping for Messi to add another accolade to the club's collection. With the final drawing closer, all eyes will be on whether Messi can overcome his fitness woes to grace the US Open Cup Final with his unparalleled talents. The uncertainty surrounding his participation adds an extra layer of intrigue to this historic competition, making it a must-watch event for football enthusiasts around the world. Real Madrid and Saudi clubs eye move for Napoli striker Victor Osimhen. Real Madrid and Saudi Pro League clubs are interested in signing Victor Osimhen if the player leaves Napoli in January amid TikTok video controversy. Napoli and Osimhen are currently embroiled in controversy after the club released a video on TikTok of Osimhen missing his penalty against Bologna and in the background added a high-pitched voice screaming, "Gimme penalty please." Even though the club immediately deleted the video, the player's agent threatened legal action against the club. With Osimhen now likely to depart the club in the next transfer window, the Daily Mail reports that several Saudi Pro League clubs along with Real Madrid have shown interest in signing the prolific goalscorer in January. Chelsea are also monitoring the situation but may struggle to afford the striker's huge. Man United dismiss Crystal Palace in League Cup. 3-0. Manchester United kept the critics at bay as they cruised into the League Cup fourth round with a 3-0 win against Crystal Palace on Tuesday. United boss Erik ten Hag and his players have been under fire after a disappointing start to the season. But, following Saturday's narrow Premier League victory at Burnley, they secured a second successive win to ease the pressure at least a little. Alejandro Garnacho put him ahead in the first half and Casemiro doubled the lead before the interval, with Anthony Martial sealing the victory after the break. João Felix makes his 100th La Liga appearance. After his brilliant breakthrough in the top flight with Benfica in the 2018-19 season, João Felix landed in Spanish football thanks to Atletico Madrid, who paid more than €120 million for him. Now, just over 4 years on from that transfer and on loan at FC Barcelona, the Portuguese international has reached 100 La Liga appearances. Bayern breeze into second round of German Cup. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting fired the visitors into an early lead, but they soon lost Serge Gnabry to injury after he hurt his arm in a crunching collision with goalkeeper Johannes Schenk, on loan from Bayern. The game was briefly interrupted during the first half as Bayern supporters threw tennis balls onto the pitch in protest at the German Super Cup being played on the same weekend as the rest of the first-round games. Bundesliga champions Bayern lost 3-0 to German Cup holders RB Leipzig in that fixture on August 12, delaying their entry into this season's domestic cup. Mexico star Santiago Jimenez makes history with Clásica hat-trick as Feyenoord finish off Ajax behind closed doors. Santiago Jimenez has made history by becoming the first player to score a hat-trick in an Eredivisie away game at Ajax. Feyenoord took on Ajax in a rearranged Eredivisie fixture on Wednesday, with the previous fixture being abandoned due to fans throwing fireworks on the pitch, and later storming the Johan Cruyff Arena. Jimenez was superb in the victory, scoring a treble. The Mexico international scored twice before the 20th minute, and added a fourth on the hour mark following a goal from Igor Paixão. Feyenoord's 4-0 win moved them into third in the Eredivisie. While Ajax continue to languish in 14th, they have only won once this season. For more sports news, please visit our Twitter handle or YouTube channel Sportsia.